Okay, welcome. We are live. It's Wednesday, July the 3rd, one day before the American Independence Day. So I know that today you have your last day before holidays. So enjoy the rest of the day, and I hope your morning has started well off. Today we have another exciting session upon us, a 30-minute session to get to know again better the team that is running Supliful, or the people that are making this business a reality. And today we will be joined by Lasma. She's our strategic sourcing manager. So she's the person that picks specific products to add to our catalog, talks to the partners, identifies also trends and niches in the market to make sure that we are able to deliver cool and unique products to all of you. So thanks everyone joining. All right, we already have some funny YouTube comments that I will not pretty much address. I'm not 100% sure where these are coming from, but without further ado, I will invite Lasma to the live stream. Hi,
Hi.
Lasma.
Thanks for
How are you
having me,
doing?
Martin. Good. Very excited to share my story today.
All right. So let's dive into. I already had a short introduction from the for you, and Lasma has been one of our first really team members joining Supliful. So she's been with Supliful for almost 3 years now. So we've just launched 2.5 years ago, so October 2021. So maybe, yeah, Lasma, just give a bit of your background, explain what's your role at Supliful, and kind of what you're doing as a sourcing manager.
Yeah, so actually, I've been in procurement space for a long time, for more than 10 years already. It's how I started my career, and I've stayed in this space because I really enjoy the diversity of the work and the situations that happen in the sourcing sphere. So I started in the chemical industry, actually, in a large American company. I was responsible for leading different projects, managing inventory, and yeah, also responsible for introducing new production lines. Then for a brief period of time, I was also working in a software and hardware company, and now I'm here in Supliful. Actually, it's much more fun to deal with products related to health, because health is something that's really important for me as a person. So yeah, it's been almost 3 years now, and the time is flying. When I joined, we only had a small fulfillment center here in Latvia, and we briefly moved our operations to the States. And yeah, now we have more than 120 products in our catalog.
Yeah, I remember that we started with products that were just shipped all from Latvia to Denver, and now in just I remember that in like maybe 3 months we just totally revamped all the catalog and onboarded a lot of producers from the US now looking back we just like took some crazy idea, took a leap of faith, and just did work pretty much to make sure that Supliful becomes a reality. And although it was nothing good at the beginning, we kind of took baby steps to improve on the product. So maybe you touched a bit upon your background and then kind of what you did before, but maybe you can walk through a bit all the listeners, and I think it would be very interesting for them. Kind of what is our typical sourcing process? What are the key steps involved? How are we evaluating, etc., etc.?
Yeah, so it all starts with identifying our needs, defining what products we want to have for this. So we typically take into account the suggestions that come from our clients, And also we use different sources, such as there's a website called Exploding Topics, which allows us to identify the keywords that people are looking for. So it helps us to understand what products are possibly going to be trending in the nearest future. So we look at that, and then we look for manufacturers that can manufacture these products for us. And then the next step is qualifying the manufacturer. So we have our own process designed to make sure that they have all the quality certificates, that their processes are of high quality. And then we test the products. So we not only look at the certificates of analysis of the products and the ingredients, but we also taste test them. We look at everything together, also the commercial side of the products, and then we make a decision whether to launch it or not. That's how it typically works. And lately, we've been not just introducing new products, but also making sure that we have redundancies, because what we have realized is that a lot of our manufacturers, they cannot always guarantee that the product will always be in stock, because for them, normally it's 10% out of stock situations is like a norm. But for us, it's very damaging. So what we do is we look for alternative manufacturers, and we make sure that we have at least two manufacturers that are able to produce the same product of the same quality for at least our top selling products.
Yeah. Thanks, Lasma, for writing that. And it's been definitely an initiative that we've been taking on in the past quarter, in Q2, sorry, and it's something we're going to be improving upon in the next quarter. Again, we literally want to make sure that there are no stockout situations, because it damages our client business, and it damages our reputation and our own business. All right, there are more people joining the live stream. Let me a bit check what comments we have. There's some that I'm not addressed, but last but maybe for your fun, there's some people asking whether you are on OnlyFans. I'm not sure, so but
Not that I know.
no, unfortunately, yes, Lasma is not on OnlyFans. She's her full-time activities sourcing products for you, so.
No time for
Sorry.
that, to be honest.
Yes. We see a lot of good feedback that we have helped people to build their businesses. That's great to hear. So we're seeing a lot of comments also. Okay, we have a comment. Do you buy products from Rocktomic? Last one, maybe you can address that question.
Yeah, Rocktomic is not a manufacturer, so we only work directly with the manufacturers. We don't want to be working with middlemen, because first of all, it increases costs, and second is that they usually the lead times would be much longer. So now Rocktomic is working with manufacturers that we also work with. So that's why there is a bit of an overlap in the products that we offer.
Yep, exactly. And we continuously keep adding more and more products. It's expected that throughout the next quarter, we're going to add at least 45 new products. Well, that's our goal, to add 45 new products. And there's going to be other changes coming to the product catalog and the offerings that we provide to you. Then a couple of questions. Wilson is asking whether we are delivering to Switzerland. Currently, I'm not sure if we are delivering to Switzerland. I think you need to check our shipping help center article. I don't know from the top of my head, but overall, I want to emphasize that the business is mainly operating seamlessly in the US market. This is where our deliveries are streamlined. This is where there are mostly no hiccups in terms of the time it takes from the production of the order to the delivery to the end consumer. And this is where we suggest all our businesses to definitely initially focus your effort. And on that topic, we had a question coming in from posting this live session. regarding EU fulfillment center. So this has been asked multiple times, and unfortunately, this is something that we're not planning to do in the next 12 months for sure. We will see how the expansion and growth plans will go for us, but it's not something that we will do. Then Lasma, I think it's a good question for you. When are the protein expected to drop?
Yeah, this has been requested a lot. I knew that there would be a question about this. Actually, we have some good news. Just 30 minutes ago, we got to taste test the new product samples, so the vegan and whey proteins. And we have typically how it works is we have a team of people that test products. Consisting of more than 10 people, and we were very, very happy with the taste of the new products. So now we'll be working on creating the product labels and launching the products. So we expect to have these products on our catalog by the end of July.
Okay, so it's another 3 weeks till we launch, till the product will be accessible to all the sellers. That's good to hear. Okay. Let's then switch back a bit to the questions I prepared for you, Lasma. Maybe you could share our experience and what we've been doing so far to build and maintain strong relationships with all the suppliers. Also, what we try to do to negotiate better terms for pricing, because that, of course, again, at the end of the day, translates to all the businesses that want to build on top of Supliful, so that they get higher margin for their products. So maybe you can share a bit how that we are doing at the company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with our manufacturers, so in total we have more than 10 different manufacturers, and we try to be as close as possible with them. We organize quite consistently, have calls with them to discuss the situation, to be on top of information, like in case they're planning to discontinue some products or launch some new products, we want to be the first ones to know it. So communication that's number one. And second is we also try to give them forecasts of our expected sales. So we follow our sales and we create trends, create forecasts for the upcoming months. And we try to prepare our manufacturers for the volumes that are expected. But we cannot always, prepare that because your marketing strategies are not in our control. We cannot predict spikes in demand. But still, we try to do our best to create these forecasts. And then, regarding pricing, of course, we look at also the competition in the manufacturing space. So we look at what other companies can offer for what price. So we revise the pricing with our manufacturers. And also, if we see that the volumes are increasing, then we are also in a better position to get better pricing.
Yep, exactly. These are the main tactics that we're mostly using to make sure that we negotiate better terms with our suppliers. And of course, one big topic is quality of the product, something that we pay strong attention to because these products you put in your own body, so it needs to be of the highest quality, and then we need to ensure that they meet all the necessary criteria to be eligible to be sold. So maybe how do we share a bit with the rest of the listeners? How do we deal with quality issues when they arise, and how do we communicate that best with our businesses, with the sellers that are on Supliful?
Yeah, we have had cases when there are issues with quality. Maybe some products, sometimes they arrive damaged. For example, the packaging is not in the best condition. We gather all this feedback from our customer care team, and then we do address these issues to our manufacturers. And in case we can clearly see that the issue comes from the manufacturing process, then we ask them to create a root cause analysis. and clearly explain why it happened and what they're going to do to prevent these issues happening in the future. And I think a good example regarding our quality standards is also the protein situation that happened in February this year. So we had a manufacturer that had a bad reputation because they had some issues with the FDA, and we found this information online on public sources. And for this reason, even though the product may have been of good quality, we took the hard decision to discontinue the products, just because we don't want our clients to be associated with a company that has had some issues with quality. So.
Yeah, and what I can add also in terms of if we, for example, if there's no kind of issue with the product, but if the product is being damaged during the shipment, it's on our shoulders, or it's our issue. So we would instantly issue or send a new product or give you a refund for that product. But in the case that some of your customers are not happy about how it tastes or just how it looks, for example, then that is the cost that you would need to cover yourselves. And then good transition. Also, there was a question about whether we're going to bring back the salted caramel protein. Lasma, maybe you can comment on this.
Our highest priority at the moment is to bring in chocolate and vanilla flavors for the protein powders. But once we have those finished and ready to launch, the next thing that we're going to do is to look at different flavors that we can add. What we have in mind at the moment is salted caramel and also strawberry flavor. Those are the ones that we are most likely to launch next.
Yep. So protein definitely is a big requested item on our catalog, and of course we've been trying to make sure that we can add as much as new products as possible that you are able to sell to your customers. We have a question from Ahmad on YouTube. So you would like to know about the product shortages that constantly arise, how you're addressing these issues. So of course, this has been a topic coming in almost every live session that we're holding, but I've been providing the answer. So maybe Lasma, you can also, from your point of view, share what we are doing and how we are addressing this to reduce these stockout situations.
Yeah, I think I briefly already touched upon this, the fact that we don't have full control over our manufacturers' processes. And our manufacturers, just like us, they also have their own suppliers, which may not always be reliable. For example, there can be delays with the packaging, there can be delays with various ingredient manufacturers. So the supply chain is very long. So the possibility that something goes wrong at some point is very high. And that's why we are never protected against these issues happening. But we are doing the best that we can to have redundancies, to have second source manufacturers for at least our top selling products. Moving on, we'll probably have them for all our products, and that this from our side is the only way how we can protect us and to ensure that we don't run out of stock.
Yeah, and in addition, as we will continue to grow, we will have better metrics on how we predict the stock, because currently we're only looking at the historical data, but eventually the plan is to build out algorithms that would let us better understand how much product we need to have in stock, and we would be more prepared for increase in demand. That's one aspect. And another aspect is I forgot what was the other aspect.
Maybe I can comment. Yeah. Another thing is that when we grow our volumes, our operations, we'll be also able to have larger stock of each product in-house and larger safety stocks. At the moment, it's just not reasonable for us to put so much resources in stock, because the risk of not selling the product is also very high, and we see it as well with some products. We have a lot of stock for like stock for like 80 weeks, which is huge, and most likely we'll have to throw part of it out. So it's also not something that we can do, and not a good strategy.
Yeah, thanks, Lasma. Exactly what I wanted to say. So, good addition, good addition. But okay, I think we talked a lot about the quality controls, how we select our suppliers. But now let's dive in a bit into our future outlook. What is the plan, maybe for your team over the next 6 months till the end of the year? What we want to achieve on a high level, and maybe share any type of exciting initiatives or projects that you're currently working on, and that our businesses building on top of Supliful might soon see live.
Well, as a sourcing team, we're always responsible for bringing in new products, so that's always our goal. And next quarter and the one after, so till the end of the year, we do plan to launch a lot of new products. Most likely, well, in the next 3 months, the plan is to launch 45 new products. We'll be working hard on that to make it happen. In terms of the types of products, so we plan to expand on the flavors of our existing products, such as energy powders, hydration powders, and also launch completely new products, such as products for sleep powders, for example. And also in the cosmetics space, we want to add new additions, new hair products, and various skincare products. Our plan is actually to have to define our strategy and create like a product roadmap in the next 2 weeks, and then we'll have a better understanding in which direction we want to go.
Yep, that's a revamped strategy that we're going to launch, and it's something definitely that we plan to also share externally to all the businesses building on top of Supliful, so that you have a better understanding where we are heading in terms of what products we would be looking to add into the catalog. All right. So yeah, of course, thanks all the people joining and listening live. We are close also to finishing. This 30 minutes are passing by very fast. So it means that we have a good conversation and good guests. It's great to have you, Lasma, of course. All right, we have a new question about, is there a community group chat or anything I can join to stay up to date? Alec is asking that. Yes, you can join our Supliful roadmap, where we run a very curated community. At the same time, we have our own WhatsApp group, but this is where we mostly announce different type of information, like new product launches, new features, etc. So to as we're closing in, Lasma, I have prepared you some fire questions that you would need to answer. So I have about 10 questions, and then you just need to like try to answer what first comes to your mind. So what is the craziest sourcing request you have ever received?
Peanut butter, specially made for women, including 40 different dietary supplements. That's probably the craziest one that we had.
Okay, that sounds exciting. Unfortunately, that product hasn't yet realized. So maybe if someone of you listening, you see a niche for that, we have sourced it. We have the process ready. So if you're interested, don't hesitate to reach out. All right. If you had a magic wand and you be able to change one thing about the global supply chain, what would it be?
Teleportation. Teleporting goods from one place to another would be great.
Yes, that would be awesome. Reduce the time to get stuff everywhere, Yeah, that would be awesome. Like getting products just instantly, like with all packaging and everything. But to be honest, I've read somewhere that they are teleporting small like particles, and they're testing this with what was it, with some quantum computing or something. Okay, probably people smarter than me knows what's happening there, but maybe someday.
Yeah.
Uh, all right. If you weren't in sourcing, what completely different career would you choose?
Probably something IT related. Because I do like working with data. So maybe something in that space. Yeah.
Um, okay, that's good to know. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would it be?
Denver, Colorado. I'd like to go
Okay.
to our new class and then check out all the new improvements that we have made there.
Okay, so this is something we can definitely do. So just need to arrange time and go to Denver. Okay, couple of other question is I think very funny one. Do you have a hidden talent? And if you have one, what is it?
I think I try to show all my talents. I don't try to hide them.
Okay, that is your hidden talent. So to close off this section, what is your favorite meal of the day?
It's probably dinner. Sometimes I don't properly eat, like breakfast and lunch. Sometimes I just get too overwhelmed with the stuff that has to be done at work. So when I go home, I have a really proper meal, nice dinner with my family, and that's really nice. I like that part of the day.
Yeah, dinners are nice. I would say also is the same thing for me. All right, we have let's say last one we have beta carotene gummies. When possible to implement those? Have you heard of those?
Well, this has not been on our sourcing project list, but yeah, definitely can look into it.
All right, we have an order that has been made last Wednesday but hasn't been fulfilled yet. Please reach out to support. We will definitely make sure to implement or take a look at it. What's happening? How can I increase my sales from my social media channels and ads? So we have built a comprehensive material called Supliful Roadmap. You can find it on our website, and it talks all about how to run ads, how to do also social media, how to organize that. So Amijet is some resource that you can actually tap into and see whether that could be helpful. We are very proud of what we've put together there. It's a quite comprehensive material, so go check that out. All right, all right. Last one, you have beautiful smiles. So this is a one nice comment from TikTok. Thank you. Um, all right, guys. So Lasma, thanks for joining this another live stream. I think the 30 minutes flew by fast.
Yeah.
People learned a lot of what we're doing, and waiting for the roadmap to be published in the next coming weeks. And I think people will be excited to see what other products they would be able to launch with Supliful.
Yeah. Right. Thanks for having me.
All right,
Bye.
thanks. Bye.